Hello, Gemini. Welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. Gemini, I'd like to say thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, comments, and feedback. And I certainly hope and pray that all is well, Gemini. Give you a nice three-way split here. Some good shuffles. And we will begin your reading for Gemini. Two more for Gemini. One more shuffle, Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. Gemini, I feel like there's a Queen of Swords in your energy, okay? Might be an air sign, might be a Gemini, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm hearing like this person's tried to tell you something, okay? Secrets, hidden things, knowledge, in other words, I feel, okay? Some things they want you to know. This person is bright, okay? And I'm hearing this person has a bright future. Okay, very astute, very aware, okay, very forthcoming. But I also feel like this person, okay, I want to say sits high and looks low, but what I mean is like they may be able to foresee things, okay? Maybe they're psychic or something like that, or maybe they just knowledgeable and observant, okay? I'm hearing I know things. All right, okay, that's who this person is, okay? I feel like this person, they're not flighty. They're not impulsive. They don't take, they're not rash. Okay. They take their time. Okay. Really astute. I feel like this person really looks over things. Okay. Before they just jump into something. Okay. They want to, they want to know, they're knowledgeable. So I feel like if they, whatever it is that they want to do, they want to undertake, they may do some research on it, okay, ahead of time, okay, just so they know that they're on the right path, they know exactly what path to take. I don't think that this person expects that they will never, quote unquote, fail or maybe not succeed, or if at first you don't succeed, try again. I feel like this person has the energy of if at first they don't succeed, they'll try again. I don't feel like they'll just give up. Okay, they'll keep on trying until they get it right. But I feel like, again, they don't just jump into anything without some knowledge. Okay, they want to know what it is they're getting into. Even if it's something they like, even if it's just a hobby or whatever, maybe a hobby they want to undertake. Let me look at it. I'm even hearing divine on it. So this person may, practice divination or maybe even prayer. Okay. I'm hearing go to the Holy of Holies. Okay. So they, divine on it, however that is for them. Okay. I feel like for them, they find strength. So this is either a spiritual person or a religious person. Okay. But they do believe in a higher power, a higher source. Okay. And they believe in, I'm hearing contacting the divine. Okay. But I am hearing through nature. So I don't know. However they do it through nature. Okay. They contact the divine through nature. Okay. Just to make sure they're on the right track. Now, this person may, I don't know, meditate or pray or practice some form of divination, maybe through nature or maybe out in nature. Okay. But it's like, I'm here like nature is the highest source. Okay. I just feel like they, find nature to be sacred. Okay. It's like they trust it. Like this person is observant. This person pays attention to life in the world around them. So even nature, okay, and how nature works, okay, they listen, okay. This may be the type of person walking along listening to the wind blowing in the trees or through the leaves, fall leaves, or paying attention to the sounds of the birds chirping, okay? Like they're really in tune with nature. They're really in tune with it, at one with it. Okay. I feel like this person also, this person is thorough. They don't just, they don't half-ass do shit. Okay, they're thorough. I'm hearing thorough explanation. Okay, but they're thorough. So whatever seeds they plant, they water. Okay? They ain't gonna just let it plant it and water it every now and then, and the shit drop and fester up like a raisin in the sun. No, they water, they nurture their ideas, their desires, growth, development. Okay, it's like this is kind of a person that's a good person to have on your team. Okay, like depending on what it is that you want to do, because they're thorough. Okay, brainy, smart. I'm also hearing attractive. Maybe they've been trying to share something with you about your resources or finances. I'm hearing double up. Maybe they're trying to find a way to help you, double, your income, your earnings. I don't know, Gemini, are you listening to this person? I don't know. I feel like, Gemini, you may not trust this person. You feel like they're not to be trusted. You don't trust their instincts. It's like you look at this person like you may see them do well in something, okay? I don't necessarily think this person just is out there telling all their business and the things that they do and what they're into and whatnot. But maybe one day you look up and they have accomplished something great that you didn't know anything about that they were doing, simply because they didn't feel the need to share. And you may feel like, well, how did you do that? Just like overnight. And then it's like it really wasn't overnight. They've been at it for a while, maybe for months, maybe even possibly years. But you didn't know that, okay, or whoever, okay? They don't need to broadcast, okay, everything it is that they do and that they are, okay? So I feel like because of that, for some reason you don't trust them, or you don't trust their knowledge, or like you don't trust that they know what they're talking about. Because again, I feel like this person may want to help you double something, okay, your finances, your income, your earnings, but you're not hearing, you're not listening. You may be too, what's the word? Your relation, you might be too, there's something about your relationship with this person. If this might be a family member, maybe someone you've known a while. It's like there's something about the relationship that's too common. Okay. So because you might know some things about them. Okay, some personal things. I don't know. I just heard the word ideations, not idle ideations. I just heard ideations. I don't know. I'm curious. Well, obviously, the formation of ideas or concepts. Maybe you don't trust their ideas, their concepts, the way they look at life, their faults. It's something about them. Like I said, it's like somewhere along the line you all have become too common with each other. Um, so you may know their flaws, okay, or some things that they've done. That puts you in that space of feeling like you can't trust them, or not so much, you just simply don't, or you don't look at this person um all the positive things that were stated about them at the beginning of the reading, like you don't see that person that way because you have seen some of their flaws, okay, or some of the things that they did that might have been kind of fucked up or wrong, okay, or just flaws, mistakes that they made in life. It's like there's something here where they're like naked before you. You see them. Vulnerability. Something here. I don't know what happened here with this relationship, but it's like they're naked before you. You don't see just the positive things that were said at the beginning of the reading. You see them. Okay, it's like I seen the shit you done. It's that type of energy. So why should I listen to you? It still doesn't mean that I don't know what this person has done, okay? It still doesn't mean, I mean, nobody's without flaws and fault in some way, shape, or form. It still doesn't mean that they don't know what the hell they're talking about, okay, in terms of trying to help you, double your income here. But I'm just saying, I just feel that that's one reason why you kind of you find fault in this person. I mean, like, were you guys in a relationship? I mean, like a romantic relationship? There was romance between the two of you. I don't know. I'm hearing like you held at one point, like you held this person in high honor and high esteem, but it's like you don't anymore. It's like I'm hearing like I see too many of their flaws, their faults, their wrong. I'm hearing their cursings, maybe just some shit that they've done, some negative things that they've done, and because of that, this person I feel like feels really bad too. Between concerning whatever happened between the two of you all, whatever this person saw, I mean whatever they did, whatever it is that you saw, I mean, like they feel really low about it, and I feel like they feel really ashamed, and not just so much the things that they did that you saw. I feel like it's an embarrassment, like a shame that you don't trust them, okay, or you don't trust that they can actually help you, that they know what they're talking about, despite, okay, the flaws, the things that you saw them do, or the things that occurred. I mean, they're hurt by that. But they feel so much shame, some embarrassment, but shame. Like they never thought that you would look at them that way. Okay, like I made some mistakes, I made some wrong choices, poor choices, but they never thought that you would look at them with such low regard, where at one point you looked at them with high esteem and high regard, but I'm hearing no longer. Okay. I don't know, did you reject this person? I'm hearing like they can't be in my camp. Like you feel like they can't be in your camp, they can't be around you. I once held this person in high regard, high esteem, but not after I saw them do, whatever they did. I feel like they're really, really brokenhearted by this. I mean, they definitely feel, as far as you are concerned, Gemini, they feel out in the cold. Okay. And I feel like they may feel like there's nothing they can say or anything that they can do to show you, okay, maybe that they're different, that they've changed, that they've grown. I make mistakes too. This is what I'm hearing. I make poor choices too. I'm human. Can't you just love me and accept me as I am? So maybe this person was really in love with you. Either that or that, and even if it's just as a person, as a friend. Okay. We all make poor choices. This is the type of energy that this person has, okay, concerning you. Like, I just kind of feel like you maybe, I don't, you broke this person's heart. But I'm not saying you did it like on purpose. It's just the way that you look at them now. I keep hearing once in high esteem. It's like I'm hearing never again. I will never trust this person. Again, did they cheat on you or what? I don't know what happened. But it's like you don't find value in their words, even though I feel like if you held them in high esteem at one point, then the things that were the great qualities that were spoken about them at the beginning of the reading, you know is true about them. But again, the commonality, just becoming common with one another and seeing them, all of their faults, all their flaws, okay, doing things that were, I'm hearing, unbecoming. It just made you look at them like, I heard sully. Damage the purity or integrity of, defile. Okay, that's how you see them. Like, that can be a heartbreaking thing for someone. Okay. You don't see this person any longer as someone who, damn, I mean, it's kind of harsh. But I heard you don't see this person as someone who is even worthy of self-love. Like, you don't think this person should love themselves. And I'm hearing, and not for all the shit they've done, not for all the things I've seen them do. Like, you've seen them do some harsh things to others. So maybe that's why you're being so harsh. Like I said, damn, that's harsh. Like, you don't even feel like they should love themselves. And I'm hearing, and they don't. You feel like, I'm saying, like, you feel like they don't. This is why you don't see the value in their words. Maybe you all worked together in the past. Let me see something different here. I feel like when you met this person, or when you, like when you met this person in your early years of being in a relationship with this person, however it was, you saw this person as like really honorable, bright, wide-eyed, pure, like a pureness about them, genuine, and maybe even devotional, you know, possibly spiritual or religious, you know. I'm hearing like somebody that you felt you could work with. Yeah. I'm seeing conformity, okay? Belief systems, mentor, authority figure. I feel like you saw this person possibly as a mentor, like they could mentor others, they could help others, like just a good-hearted, genuine person, but devoted. So I feel like you may have come together with this person, okay? Yeah, yeah. I feel like you liked that in them. Okay? You thought that was sweet. There was a sweetness there about, in them that you saw. That, we can work together, we can be friends, we can be a team. This is what I'm hearing. You looked at them as though they could be, like you could expand with this person and grow here. Okay. But it's like I keep hearing sullied, disappointed, like they did something here, or you saw them, too much of them. Okay, I feel like I heard like at least you felt their true person. Like this is how you really are. You know, they may have said something, did something, or whatever that really, uh, you know, caught you off guard. You didn't expect this person, excuse me, to do the things they did or to say the things they said. It's like I can't expand with, I can't grow with them. Not if they're like that. I don't know if they were they like a thief. Did they steal something? I mean, imagine something like impure, like evil. This is from your perspective here, okay? Um, it was wrong. And I'm even hearing the energy of you saying, I hurt this person's heart. I showed them the wrong way, so you showed them the wrong way, okay? But maybe yet and still you didn't expect them to go in the direction, whatever you showed them, whatever you did. Okay. Maybe that's just how you are. Maybe, you know, I'm saying. Okay. Or maybe at the time. All right. You know, whatever negative stuff here. Okay. I just heard grotesque. I don't know. Whatever. But you didn't expect this person to turn, I'm hearing, in that direction that you were going in. It's like, I mean, like, I didn't mind it being myself, but not my girl, not my woman, okay, or not my friend, not one who I held in such high honor and such esteem. It's like, I'm here, like, I expected them to tell me, you know, I was wrong, that I shouldn't do that, that it's not right, you know, to go against it, but instead they joined me. Maybe you were, I just heard join me in doing some damage to others. They participated. I never wanted them to participate, but they did. I didn't expect them to participate, to join me, to do this kind of dirty work. Okay, whatever it was, Jim. I'm not judging you. This is just what I'm hearing. Okay. And it's like I'm hearing like now they want to join me again and participate in whatever it is that you're doing now, which hopefully it's not this. Okay. Maybe you've changed or you've grown or you're trying to, but it's like I feel like you don't have any it's like I can't, you know, I can't trust them, you know, because you had an expectation of them and you saw them a certain way. I mean, like, are you upset with yourself? Are you really upset with this person, or are you upset with yourself that you turned this person? But I guess at the same time, you expected this person to have enough strength to not go in this dark direction. And it's like, I mean, like, I wanted them to be more, okay, more than me, better than me, smarter than me. I mean, like crisp and clean, like clean, pure. Um, it's interesting because it starts off with this. She's a queen of swords upright. Here I'm seeing this king of swords in reverse. This may have been like the energy that you were in, okay, during this time, you know, um, like maybe you use your brains and your wit to hurt, to cause damage. But maybe you have awakened from that, you know, like no longer on that path or don't want to be on that path anymore. Okay. I don't know, something came to light, something was exposed. Okay, it's like I'm here, like I begin to see myself for exactly who and what I am. I feel like this is you, Gemini, and it's not good. It's not clean. I feel like whatever you were doing in this King of Swords reverse energy, you did benefit off of it. Okay, but I feel like something was exposed. Okay, the energy that you were in was exposed. But it's like, I don't know that this relationship can be repaired, or if it even should be repaired. Okay, I don't know. They damn sure, like you said, they want to help you now. They want to help you double your money, your income, or something. But you don't want this person around. It's like you really do not trust. Okay, because I feel like from your perspective, they were honorable. They, all of that. Okay, devoted, so on and so forth. This is how you saw them. I feel like this is how they behaved and whatnot in front of you, but you weren't in that energy. You were in the opposite energy. Okay, well, some people say karmic energy. And instead of them staying upright, okay, they joined you in that negative energy. And I just a disconnect after that. Just such great. The disappointment you felt is the disappointment I see on this person's face. Now, this person, I can definitely see, is holding a lot of shame. They may not show this to you, but it's like they are embarrassed. Okay, but it's a lot of shame here that they're dealing with, because you don't see them the same way, like how you saw them when you all first met. Okay, when you first came together. Okay. And this person that definitely feel bad about it, but I feel like you are in a space where you're not going to change, because I think for you, it's like, how could they just switch up that quick? How could they go from being so good and positive and honorable and devoted and so on and so forth, and just because I'm out here acting the plum fool, they just change that quick? Were they really devoted? Were they really this person? Were they really who, I feel like you're feeling like, were they really who you thought they were? Okay, when you held them in high esteem and high honor. And I think that's what's got you just kind of like, okay. I'm not saying that you're not, that you don't have any grace here. I just feel like for you to see them switch up like that so easily, you just feel like if they could walk away from that so easily, then you may not see them as on a stable foundation. Okay, and I'm hearing like you don't want them around, or at least, wow, Gemini, I heard you don't want them around with your destiny. Okay. Mm. I'm not quite sure what this is about here. Oh, I feel like, what happened for you, this negative energy that you were in, or this karmic energy that you were in, I feel like because it was exposed, however it was exposed, because it was exposed, I feel like it caused you to, something to shift in you quickly. And I feel like, that was good for you. Exposure ain't easy for anybody, okay? But I feel like in your mind, it was good for you. It was positive for you, because what it did was it took you out of that negative energy. You understand what I'm saying? That karmic energy, like it's something happened quick, because I feel like maybe even this exposure, okay, of whatever you were doing to others, okay. Excuse me. That once again you did benefit off of, but I feel like it was just like, like you were blindsided by it. Like I didn't expect that. Okay. I mean, I didn't expect nobody to tell on me. You understand what I'm saying? But they did, And oh, my cards are all fucked up. Shit. Hold on. Oh shit. How did this happen? I'm coming, Gemini. I feel like because oh, it was just oh shit. Okay. I thought okay. Because it was only one card that was turned around. I thought it was a whole bunch of them. But anyway, because it blindsided you, but at the same time it woke you up. Like, I don't have to be like this. I don't have to live like this. I don't have to act like this. Like, what am I doing? Why am I mistreating others? And I feel like it puts you on a path of becoming more, instead of like diabolical, towards people. Okay. I feel like it made you more compassionate. It turned you around, like it opened your eyes to be compassionate, okay, towards others. Okay. And not be on a path to just hurt them just so, I can get what I want out of it. Okay. I stopped doing that like long ago. And I clung to this. Okay. I feel like the change. Okay, and I'll never do it again. I'll never be in that again. Okay, maybe there was a Queen of Wands here, okay, who kind of opened your eyes, exposed, who you said, I know they was going to tell on me, who told on you, okay? And I feel like you kind of began to, like fight for what was right, okay? And not live in what is wrong. Okay. It's like a Queen of Swords, like became your teacher. Okay. And it might have been this not Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, excuse me, became your teacher and showed you. Okay. And I feel like them doing it might have pierced. Okay. Maybe the way in which they did it, okay, told on you. Okay. Maybe the way in which they did it. Okay. But it helped you. Okay, it woke you up like, I will never do this again. I'll never live like this again. But what of this Queen of Swords here? I don't know, Gemini. I'm just hearing like you should apologize to this person for setting them on this road. Sure, they did. Maybe you feel like they changed quick or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they thought, if you were in a relationship with this person, maybe they thought, they were just in a karmic energy, a negative energy, and thought that it was the way to have you or to keep you or to please you. Okay. I am here and say, I'm sorry. Okay. God is like saying, say, I'm sorry. Okay. To this person. It's like I'm saying you don't have to have them, okay, in your life, in a relationship, okay, like you were in. Okay. But I am here, they do deserve your I'm sorry, because did you ask them why? Why? How could you be so quick? I saw you, like, communicate. Like, I saw you with such high esteem. You were honorable, you were devoted to maybe your faith or whatever. And then here I am acting a fool, doing this evil shit, and I'm here and you plotted with me, like, why? How could you turn around that quickly? And not in a judgmental way. You don't want the person to feel like you're judging them, because that's just going to put them on the defense and make them feel all the more ashamed. They're embarrassed. But again, more so ashamed and hurt. They feel so bad, like you don't see them the way you used to. But I feel like I keep hearing tell them, I'm sorry that I put you on this path. Of course, they made their own choice. We're not just blaming just you, but maybe they can give you some insight as to why they did what they did. Okay. I feel like relief, because I feel like this person feels just totally shut out. Like you like shut out by you. Okay. And that's bringing them a lot of grief, a lot of pain. Okay. Like you don't see them again, and that as that star, it's like they can, turn around too, because something was there for them to move so easily. But again, maybe they thought they had to do that in order to keep you in their life, to have you in their life. Okay, ride or die. I mean, you know, we hear all this shit out in society. Maybe they felt like that's what they had to do to keep you. But look what happened. Okay, it didn't keep you at all. And this thing here turned, you know, into just something like where it was probably a real sweet relationship in its early stages. Okay, and it just turned it around to like selfishness, bitterness, okay, hard-heartedness. Wow. I do feel like this person, I don't know, they kind of, it's not so much they wait for you, but they do want to see your return. Okay. I mean, they may want a whole relationship with you again, but I feel like they know it will never happen. It will never, because see, like I said, I don't know in detail what this person did, but you do. Except, you know, the general gist of it. But an open, honest conversation will do wonders for this person. Okay. And I'm here, and you should care. Okay. Compassion. King of Cups upright. Okay. Let's do this. I want to pull a card for you from the Angel Numbers Oracle deck for Gemini. All right, come on, Angel Number Oracles for Gemini, please. There we go. Okay, look at this, 3131 Gemini, inner peace. Find inner peace and serenity. It will lead you to a harmonious future, okay? Maybe you have found that, and I just feel like this could help this person find it too, because from the looks of things right now, it's not inner peace, it's inner turmoil, okay? And I feel like they're dealing with a lot of it. All right, and I will pick a card for you from the African Goddess Rising deck, okay, by Aviola Abrams here. Gemini, don't forget my memberships. Level 1 will be early access. Level 2, members only. Come on over, become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot. And 3 of them fell out. Yeah, I think I'll take these top 2. Okay. Noonday Truth. Let this person tell you the truth. You be truthful with them. Let them be truthful with you. Doesn't have to go any further than that. Okay, but for some healing to take place, okay? And between you two as well. So they, you know, you don't want to just look at the person with disdain. Why? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to live like that, you know? But that doesn't mean they got to be up in your energy all the time and everything. But, you know, just truth and love here. And a tete, okay? Worthiness. Okay, this person is just like, they just feel so unworthy. Oh my goodness. And maybe that's why they did it in the first place. Maybe they didn't feel worthy. Maybe they felt like they had to prove their worthiness to you, okay? Or show they were worthy. You may not have told them that, but that may have been how they felt. All right. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with some Gemini. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. I love you, and you all have favor. Peace.